Shabbat Shalom. All praise and glory to the mighty Most High, our Creator is one God. There is none like him, none to the left, none to the right, none that sit upon the right hand of authority. He is the supreme being, self-existing, eternal, the living God, the Spirit of truth. There can only be one, and he tells you that he is one. Beginning here at Exodus, moving through the chapters like a train, slow and steady. Have Aaron your brother brought to you among the Israelites. Okay, here, keep reminding you guys, Israelites are the lights. They are the elites. It's right there in the word, along with your son Nadab and Abihu, Eleazar and Ithamar, so that they may serve me as priests. Make sacred garments for your brother Aaron, to give to him dignity and honor. Tell all the skilled workers to whom I have given wisdom in such matters, that they are to make garments for Aaron for his consecration, so he may serve me as a priest. These are the garments that they are to make: its breastpiece, and an ephod, a robe and woven tunic, a turban and sash. They are, so, folks, turbans. Okay? So, the Creator wants somebody wearing turbans. Why aren't the Israelites here, or any Israelites that I know of, what do they wear? They don't wear turbans, do they? I haven't seen any Israelites here that wear turbans. They are to make these sacred garments for your brother Aaron and his sons, so that they may serve me as a priest. Have them use gold, blue, and purple, and scarlet yarn is fine linen. Okay, the ephod. Make the ephod of gold and of blue, purple, and scarlet yarn, and of finely twisted linen, the work of skilled hands. It is to have 2 shoulder pieces attached to 2 of its corners, so it can be fastened. Its skillfully woven waisted band is to be like it, of 1 piece with the ephod, and made with gold and with blue, purple, and scarlet yarn, and with finely twisted linen. Take 2 ox stones and engrave on them names of the sons of Israel, in order of the births, 6 names on 1 stone, and 6 names on the other. Engrave the names of the sons of Israel on the 2 stones, the way a gem cutter engraves a seal. Okay. You know how I am stuck on 6. But these here, what do we got going on? These are the tribes of Israel, right? 6 and 6 is 12. 6 and 6 is 12, and 12 is 1 and 2. Okay? Is a 3. I'm only trying to make sense of who is giving these commands. Is it the Spirit, the eternal Creator, giving commands to a spirited man that only within this realm? It's very hard to understand the concept of the Creator talking to anybody if he's telling you that no one can see his face and live. So the only way that the Creator, if he's going to talk to people, is he's going to talk to them internally, telepathically, through telepathy, excuse me. Okay? Then mount the stones in gold filigree settings and fasten them on the shoulders piece of ephod as memorial stones for the sons of Israel. Aaron is to bear the names as a memorial to the Lord. Make gold filigree settings and 2 braided chains of pure gold like a rope and attach the chains to the settings. Now we're talking about the breast piece. Now, some of you may not follow me on this, but Rap the News did a video, and the thumbnail on this video was 2 people falling from the sky like Superman, and they had this breastplate on his chest. The breastplate on those people that are falling, his chest, is this breastplate here that they're talking about. Just to throw that out. I can't remember the video. I'm going to try to go back and find that video to show you just a picture of it and what I'm talking about. Okay, let's begin here. Fashion a breast piece for making decisions. Okay. Wow. Right there off the bat. A breast piece for making decisions. I'm going to say some crazy stuff when we read through this. A breastplate piece for making decision. The work of skilled hands. Make it like the ephod of gold and blue, purple and scarlet yarn, and finely twisted linen. It is to be square, because the piece that was on that, what would appear to be an Israelite, was falling from the sky with the breast piece on its chest, on his chest. A breast piece that's for making decisions. This is key, man. I'm trying to really get you to think about this. A breastplate that makes decisions. Okay? A breast piece that makes decisions. Think about that. Okay? Purple, scarlet yarn, and finely twisted linens. It is to be square, a span long, and a span wide, and folded double. Now, if I'm wrong about this, then I absolutely have no clue what a span is. So, I don't know. So I could be wrong about all this. Hold on. Well, glad to say that I didn't shoot my entire theory aside, but a span is from the fingertip of your pinky finger to your thumb, the tip of your thumb. That's your span. So the breastplate was a square, a span like that. Okay? Giving you a visual of what we're putting on this breast piece here. Okay? It is to be square, span long, span wide, and folded double. Then mount 4 rows of precious stones on it. The first row shall be cornelian. And I find this word here kind of, off. One letter here. You change this word here, this one letter here, what do you have? Or you change this letter here and move it over here to the I, what do you have? A carnal alien, cornelian. A carnal something. Just saying, just throwing it out there. Word magic. Remember, we're in a crafted world of word magic. We don't know what all the words mean. Okay? There's a hidden language inside of the language. And you have to be craftier than the beast is what we're told. So I'm in the baby stages of starting to understand this language. Okay? If I have 20 years more to sit there and study this stuff, then I could I'm sure I'd find a lot to pass on to the next person that really wants to take this information and run with it. So the first row shall be carnelian, chrysolite, and beryl. The second row shall be, so we're talking about, I don't know what these colors are, but these are precious stones that we are talking about. Okay? I know what a few of the colors are, but I don't know what all of the colors are. So what we're doing is we're setting up all these colors. So they want 3 in a row. The first row, they're telling him of what colors that he wants in the first row. In the second row shall be turquoise, lapis lazuli, and emerald. So you have 3 more like this on this breast piece, right? The third row shall be jacinth, agate, and amethyst. So you have a third row here. And then the fourth row shall be topaz, onyx, and jasper. So you have 16 stones that are on this breast piece. Remember, these are precious metals now. All right? Now, what am I proposing? Fashion a breast piece for making decisions. Could this breast piece here that's being made be an early computer board run on vibrations, colors? Because the color spectrum with vibrations is what makes up this plane of existence of centropy, right? So is it possible that this fashion a breast piece for making decisions is a computer? Just throwing that out there. Mount them in gold filigree settings. There are to be 12 stones, one for each of the names of the sons of Israel, each engraved like a seal with the name of the one of the 12 tribes. Also, I spoke on this yesterday too, when they're making the garments and stuff. What are they making the garments with? Blue, okay, and scarlet, which is red, which is a rich blood red scarlet, okay, and blue equals blue bloods. Okay, they're telling us they're intermixing blue bloods here, okay, with red bloods. The blue bloods here are the first beast, okay, and then there was this first beast here is Genesis 1:25. Okay, the blue bloods are Genesis 1:25. They are the walking dead. God created a race of dead souls. Okay? And then the red bloods here are the living. Alright? And then what happened is the living here, the dead, the first, those that are first, you know, those that'll be first shall be last, and those last first. You have 2 creations. Okay. You also have another one, the blue blood here, that was also created in Genesis 1:27. The blue bloods are created in an image. This is key to understanding the entire creation story. Okay, the blue bloods that are made in an image, they are a mage. They are sorcerers. Okay? That's why they're magic men. This is just my understanding and philosophy, folks. Don't shoot it. Just trying to figure this stuff out, man. If the Spirit is putting it on me to share this kind of information, then I think it's something that should be taken seriously, since I am a Gentile that has figured out the 666 system. I'm only trying to put pieces back in order again. A lot of people, Israelites, might not like what I just said here about these stones, but the very fact that it is made for making decisions has to put a question mark in everybody's thoughts. Okay? Let's give me a second. Picking up at 22, for the breastpiece make braided chains of pure gold like a rope. So now we got these breastplate, these chains that are going to be made like a gold rope. Probably a clasp in between the middle there. Okay. Make the gold rings for it and fasten it to the two corners of the breastplate. That's these rings right here. Okay. And the other two ends of the chain to the settings. Attach them to the two shoulder pieces of the ephod at the front. There's your ephod here, the front. Make two gold rings and attach them to the other two corners of the breastpiece on the inside edge onto the ephod. Make two more gold rings and attach them at the bottom. So now we got two more gold rings here that are going at the bottom. Okay? And attach them at the bottom. Where am I at? Of the shoulder piece of the front of the ephod. Close the seams just above the waistband of the ephod. The rings on the breastpiece are to be tied to the rings of the ephod, with the blue cord connecting it to the waistband, so that the breastpiece are not to be tied to the rings. The waistband, the breastpiece will not swing from the ephod. So that the breastpiece will not swing from the ephod. Whenever Aaron enters the holy place, he will bear the names of the sons of Israel over his heart on the breastpiece of decisions. Again, what is this that's being made? A breastpiece of decisions as a continuing memorial before the Lord. Also put the Urim and the Thummim in the breastpiece, so that they may be over Aaron's heart whenever he enters the presence of the Lord. Thus Aaron will always bear the means of making decisions for the Israelites over his heart before the Lord. Other priestly garments. Make the robe of the ephod entirely blue cloth, with an opening for the head in its center. There shall be a woven edge like a collar around this opening, so that it will not tear. Make pomegranate of blue, purple, and scarlet yarn around the hem of the robe, with gold bells between them. The gold bells and the pomegranate are to alternate around the hem of the robe. Aaron must wear it when he ministers. The sound of the bells will be heard when he enters the holy place before the Lord, when he comes out, so that he will not die. Now remember, this is the holy place. Also, there is a most holy place. Make a plate of pure gold and engrave on it as a seal, holy to the Lord. Fasten a blue cord to it to attach it to the turban. It will be on Aaron's forehead, and he will bear the guilt involved in the sacred gifts to the Israelites. Consecrate whatever their gifts may be. It will be on Aaron's forehead continually, so that they will be acceptable to the Lord. Weave the tunic with fine linen and turban with fine linen. The sash is to be the work of an embroiderer. Make tunics, sashes, and caps for Aaron's sons to give them dignity and honor. After they put these cloths on your brother Aaron and his sons, anoint and ordain them. Consecrate them so that they may serve as priests. Make linen undergarments as a covering for the body, reaching from the waist to the thigh. Aaron and his sons must wear them when they enter the tent of meetings or approach the altar to the minister in the holy place. In the minister of the holy place, so that he will not incur guilt and die. This is to be a lasting ordinance for Aaron and his descendants. So I'd like to know what all of you think about this breastplate, whatever this is that's being created here. This piece goes around the back side of the waist. Remember, man, Rap the News has a channel. If any of you happen to come across it that are listening here and know which video it is I'm talking about, drop it in my my comment section, because I'd really like you to see what I think here is a computer. I think that this was an ancient type computer that worked on these stones and stuff. Remember that Moses' snake ate 2 other snakes. Now, in my book, that's sorcery. I don't see it any other way. So, there's a lot going on in this Bible. There's a lot missing. There's a lot of pieces, a lot of stories. I may get a lot of the stories wrong in the Bible. The end result is all that matters. The end result in all of this, in these lessons, is to turn you back to the rightful worship of one God. Okay? John 4:24. God is spirit, and those that worship him must do so in spirit and truth. Spirit and truth. When you worship the Creator, you must worship him in spirit. You must worship what you can't see outside of this realm of centropy. You must worship the Spirit, the Creator, the eternal Creator, in spirit and truth. Alright? All praise and glory to the mighty Most High, our Creator. He is one God. There can be no other. Okay? There's a lot of people that believe that there's a feminine spirit, that male and female couldn't have been created without a feminine spirit. Wow, the book plainly says you shall place no other gods beside me. It doesn't say you should place no other gods beside us, a feminine spirit. It doesn't say any of that. Okay? I'm reading other books, but the bottom line is all you need is understanding, wisdom and understanding and discernment that can only come from the Spirit of God. There isn't one Gentile, or in the years that I have been searching the internet about the 666 system, no minister, no pastor has peeled the can, opened this can of sardines about the 666 system like I have. Okay, my lessons aren't to be scoffed at. Okay, I don't know everything about the Bible. I'm very humble about my lessons that I serve. I just have ideas now, since I understand that there's 2 creation stories. Once you understand that we're not one human race, Christians, once you understand that you are not one human race, there are 2 races of people. And the race war that exists is between good and evil. Okay? It really has nothing to do with black and white, but yet a lot of people will make you think that it's that. Take a man, peel off his skin, and show his spirit behind him. That is what the person is, not the color of their skin. The color of his skin isn't what kills a person, folks. It's the spirit that's inside the flesh suit that kills. Wake up to that. All praise and glory to the mighty Most High. Bow your heads if you'd like to go out with me. Dear Lord, the Supreme Being, the self-existing Eternal One, I humbly lay my life down before you. My ego busted, shattered into pieces, no more. I am weak without you, an empty shell. I love you today with every cell, every fiber that comprises me of flesh, every ounce of blood that pumps through my veins. Please accept my prayers. Please cover my wickedness. Please save me on that day of judgment. Please place your spirit of truth upon me always. Keep it upon me always. I love you, and may those that have heard this message find discernment by seeking you, the Most High, Creator. This is White Raptor News Ministries. Peace.